Cole Sleevers, played by Ryan Gosling, and Jodie, played by Emily Blunt. While doing a stunt, Ryan falls down from a height and disappears, leaving the whole industry and Jodie behind. 18 months later, he's working at a LA when he gets a call that will change his life again. And that's the subplot of the movie. Now let's get into it. Colt and Jodie shared a relationship, but he left her hanging. He now receives a call from his director, Gail, to get onto a flight to Sydney and be a stuntman once again. When he refused, she says she's giving Jodie her big break, and Colt jumps onto the next flight. On the flight, he sees a poster of Tom Ryder, the person who he used to play stuntmen for. After being screened on the scanner, his first scene is a car roll, where he does 8.5 car rolls, a world record. When he steps out of the car and Jodie sees him, they meet each other and realise that Gail had played a game on them, that neither of them knew about the other coming. The next is a fire scene where they light up Colt on fire and he hits a rock before falling on the ground. Jodie is obviously so shocked to see him that she makes him do the fire scene again and again, where Colt tries to apologise for leaving her hanging. When he goes to Gail's trailer, he asks her why she really called him there, and she tells him that Tom Ryder is missing. If they don't find him, they'll shut down the production. So now Colt turns from Stuntsman to bounty hunter as he tries to find him. But the more he tries to find Tom, the more he starts to get tangled inside a web of lies and dangerous criminal. He ends up at his loft in a fight sequence with his girlfriend, who leads him to a club, who leads him to a hotel, where he sees his current stunt double, Kevin, dead. When he tries to tell the police, the body has been moved. He now calls Gail, who tells him not to go to the police and instead tells him to get on a flight and go away. But his relationship starts to rekindle with Jodie, so he never takes the flight. But he finds Tom's assistant, where they're both tasered and the assistant is kidnapped. Colt saves her, and when he cracks open Tom's phone, there's a video of them killing Kevin in it. Colt is captured by some men and taken to see Tom, who tells him that his fall wasn't an accident, as Tom was the one who messed with the system. He did the same with Kevin, as he started to make fun of his statement, "I do all my own stunts." He then further tells him that they're going to use the deepfake and put all of Colt's images in the movie of him killing Kevin, and show him and Kevin doing suicide, while he goes free. Oh, and he also tells him that Gail was in on it. What? After that, they light him up and are about to burn him alive, but he gets away with his hands tied, as that's one of the first stunts he ever did. He gets away and calls Jodie and tells her everything he's been bottling up for a year, and tells her not to give up on that happy ending. He blows up the boat but jumps out before crashing it. While Gail tries to manipulate Jodie, the movie showing Colt killing Kevin airs, and Colt is now the prime suspect of a murder investigation. Colt shows up disguised, and he and Jodie plan out to get a confession from Gail and Tom as the third and final act in the movie. She convinces Tom to do a final scene, and Colt jumps in the car and takes him along for a stunt scene. It's a 250-meter jump. Tom admits everything as he's wearing a wire, and they're filming the whole stunt scene. When Gail realizes what he's done, she tries to run away with the evidence. Here, we see him perform another stunt. I know, it's a little stretched, but string along. Another fight scene on the helicopter with some funny dialogues, and stunt scene when he falls back on a huge airbag from the sky, and Jodie runs to rejoice with him, as now the film and Colt's innocence both have been achieved. Jodie's first directorial debut is a hit, and the pair finally get there happily ever after.